What is up, my optimistic army? My YouTube account makes the introduction unnecessary, yet I would delight you with one anyway. I'm Christian Maracle. Okay, now you know who I am. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Q&A number 9, and yeah, November's almost over. And it's only now that I finally got to the Q&A. I said before I do a Q&A like at the start of every month. I took a break at the start of this month, and because I needed to regain my composure because I was full of stress and anxiety and a lot of other crazy things was happening, but that was then. This is now. And as you can see, I don't have my spiked hair up right now because I did not put the gel in today. So anyway, this is Q&A number 9. The subtitle for this one is Dropping Temperatures, and the reason it's called that is because, yes indeed, it's cold as frick over here. We are really getting to the winter days. Like it was literally after during Survivor Series that we experienced the snow, and actually it was also when I was heading back home from NXT Takeover Toronto this past Saturday that I witnessed a lot of big snowfall. I kept saying to myself, and even my mom kept saying to herself, "It's not snow, it's not snow, it's not snow, it's not snow." All right, but nevertheless, I got 20 questions here submitted by the Optimistic Army, and without further ado, let's get started. All right. But once again, like I always say in these videos, if I did not answer your question, that doesn't mean I have anything personal against you. It's just business. So let's get started. The first question is from John Cena. Obviously not the real John Cena. But the question is, did you ever think you would have 65,000 subscribers and so many supportive fans? Well, I figured I would get supportive fans. Well, let's look back. At the start of 2016, I had like around 4,000 subscribers and stuff like that. I was doing good already. I didn't really start the WWE Sins until I did start WWE Sins back in February 2015, but then I didn't do it until January of this year. We went from 4,000 to now we're actually at 66,000 subscribers. This was posted a week ago before I surpassed 66,000. Currently, yeah, like I said, got 66,000 plus. We're getting closer to 67,000. But did I ever think I would have this many subscribers? No. I actually didn't, no. I mean, my YouTube account was slowly rising and stuff like that, but very slowly like it is right now. And I did not think I would get even past like 10,000. Now look at me now. I'm at 65,000. Well, actually 66,000. Sorry, I keep looking at the question. I'm at 66,000 subscribers, getting closer to my goal of 100K, getting closer to that silver play button award. As for the so many supportive fans, I'm actually thankful I got you guys. I always am. Next question. Info 3 or no, death no. I know normally when it comes to usernames they use 3 as an E, but in this case there actually is an E after 3, so it's info 3 or no, death no, I guess. Question. Did I just see you on Raw during the Enzo and Cass segment? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed, I appeared on Monday Night Raw last week. Take a look at this.
And I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
Yep. Yes, you guys saw me. To all who was watching Monday Night Raw from Buffalo, New York last week, the event that I said I was going to attend, I was shocked when I found out that I was actually on camera for about 5-6 seconds. When Enzo Amore was doing his vintage catchphrase, and you can't teach that, and looking back, I saw so many tweets toward me about this, and I looked at them, so many pictures, so many videos of me doing that. I was like, oh my god, I actually appeared on camera, not just, oh, I got a brief split appearance. This is a full-on face for 6 seconds. I was like, wow, I did not see that coming. But yeah, you did see me. Next question. Einstein 101 says, are you ever going to make a gaming or reaction channel? That brings me up to Optimistic or Not Gaming. It's still a thing. Don't worry, guys. But the thing is, it's not a consistent series. It's not a happening every week thing. It's more of a happens when I know I have time to do it. As for reaction channels, I tried reacting to a couple movie trailers, and nobody liked it. I was like, I said to myself, man, I suck at this. I suck at reacting to things. I've been trying to improve my reactions recently. looking at try not to laugh videos and shit like that. But as for a second channel, I don't know if that's gonna happen as of right now, but it may happen in the future. But as of right now, it's not in the plan. It's a possibility for the future. It's just not happening right now. Maybe, yeah, sure. Next question. Hashtag obsolete. How will you feel if you made the list? Sorry, I wrote that in capitals, so I figured I'm supposed to shout it. How would I feel if I made the list? Depends on which list you're talking about. If I made the list of, like, party guests, I'm in. If I made the list of Jericho, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Next question. Villager Play says, what is your favorite video game? The Tomb Raider franchise. I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider. I've been playing... Hell, we're in 2016 now. They got the new Tomb Raider games out these days. However, I like going back to the old school Tomb Raider games because they're like my all-time favorites, whether it was Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, and recently I actually started playing Tomb Raider Anniversary again. I like playing the new ones too. I like playing the new ones as well. But yeah, the Tomb Raider franchise is my all-time favorite video game franchise. Next question. I Am Ron says, would you rather be on the Stone Cold podcast or be the host of Monday Night Raw? I'd rather be on the Stone Cold podcast because at least it's entertaining and doesn't have so many goddamn commercial breaks all the time. Be the host of Monday Night Raw? I'd probably only appear like for what? 1 segment, 2 segments, that's pretty much it. But if I appeared on the Stone Cold podcast, I'm there the whole time because it's Steve Austin asking me the questions. And that I consider that an honor. Next question. Bison Time. I hope that's how I say it. Says, if you can choose WrestleMania 33 main event, what would you choose? Match type and wrestlers. Well, even though these two wrestlers are on separate brands, Raw and SmackDown, the main event I would choose is AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. I'd like to see that. And match type, best 2 out of 3 falls. Think about that. That would be an awesome main event of WrestleMania. Styles and Balor. 2 out of 3 falls. That's what I would choose. Alright, next question. Pyro Instinct Clownhead says, hey dude, are you still bisexual or not, dude? No offense. People are asking me, am I still bisexual after I announced that, like, what, half a year ago? Yes, I still am. That shit doesn't just go away within the blink of an eye like that. Yes, I'll reconfirm it, ladies and gentlemen. I am bisexual. I'm attracted to both male, female. That's all you need to know. Next question. Yashvardhan Singh. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. What is your reaction towards Trump becoming president? Imagine my phone is a TV remote. Oh my lord, huh. Donald Trump just became the president of the United States. Oh, the Maple Leafs are playing. Yay! No, I don't actually care. I don't care about Trump becoming president. I would not have preferred it, but I just don't care. I'm not American. I live in Canada, where there's no Trump over here. Next question. Mike Riley says, Christian, please reply to my question. Will you be always doing WWE Sins, or you'll stop one day? Well, so right now I'm going to keep going, obviously. I'm going to keep this going throughout the next couple, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know how many years I'll still be doing this, but will I stop one day? Yes. There is a plan ending. At 1,000 episodes of Cinema Sins 2 expansion. That's when it all ends. Currently, we're at, 184? We have over 800 episodes more to go, so it's obvious I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But I don't plan on doing this forever, for the rest of my life when I'm like 70 years old. Because this is like, takes a lot of work and everything, takes a lot of time out of my hands, and eventually I want to settle down and have a family of my own, like have a wife, have kids. And who knows, maybe they could actually take over the WWE Sins one day. If I keep that going as they grow up, we'll see. Next question. Zane Hasnain. I suck at pronouncing things. If you ever have a chance to meet a famous YouTuber, who would it be? Christian Maracle. Oh wait, I am Christian Maracle. What the fuck? Yeah. There's a number of YouTubers that I enjoy that I think I'd like to meet someday. Probably some at the top of the list would include the original Cinema Sins. I guarantee everybody would freak out if Cinema Sins was face to face with Christian Maracle. The other one, McJuggernuggets. I'd like to meet McJuggernuggets like face to face one day. Now that would be awesome. It's the Psycho Kid versus the Optimistic Leader. Okay, that doesn't. It's almost like the opposite of me or something like that. I don't know. I'll probably say Cinema Sins or McJuggernuggets. Alright, next question. Prince of Pain HJ says, if you became a wrestler, what is the first company you would wrestle for excluding WWE? Well, for one thing, I would not want to wrestle for WWE at all, period. I'd rather, like, wrestle. If I was going to be a wrestler, I don't think I would do it full time. Like my father, he was never a full-time wrestler. He was a wrestler, but he was never full-time. He was always in, like, the independent circuits in British Columbia. I think that's something I would want to do, except in Ontario if I became a wrestler. Something like that. I'd rather stay in, like, independent circuits in Ontario. Next question. Adam Trelaw. Shit. If Goldberg speared you and then Orton RKO'd you, what would you do? Am I getting speared into an RKO, or am I getting RKO'd while being speared? How exactly is this going to work? Let's just say, if I got speared and then I got RKO'd, what would I do? What could I do? I'm lying on my back, unconscious, staring up at the sky, and then I wake up and find myself being put on a stretcher and hoisted out of there. Or otherwise, I'd probably wake up in my hotel room the next day and not even remember what the fuck just happened. Next question. Ruben Hakuna Matata, I don't know. Have you ever considered expanding your channel by adding more WWE related video ideas or perhaps collaborating with other YouTubers? Oh. Let's start with the first one, which is adding more WWE related video ideas. I think I occasionally do the occasional review on events, so that's a little something else related. I do prediction videos, but would I ever want to do anything else? I don't know, there could be a possibility. As for collaborating with other YouTubers, that would actually be interesting. Just imagine if, something, let's say, example, if I was collaborating with, Grimm's Toy Show or something like that. It'd be him and Christian Maracle. What would you guys think if Grimm from Grimm's Toy Show actually provided his voice for one of my Sin videos? And as a result, I ended up appearing on his channel for something. I don't know. But, I don't know. Collaboration with other YouTubers can be a really tough battle. We'll see what happens in the future. We never know. Next question. Alan Barkley says, what is your New Year's resolution for 2017? Well, since we only have 1 month left, that's December. Might as well tell you guys, I guess. My New Year's resolution, to hopefully expand the wrestling sins to sending more than just WWE events. And I'm not just talking about, anything. I'm thinking TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, ECW, Grimm's Toy Show Wrestling, maybe even WCPW. Bottom line is, I'm thinking about expanding the wrestling sins to companies outside WWE. We'll see about that. Next question. Dab Gang. Dab Gang. Do you think AM Styles versus Shawn Michaels would be AJ Styles, sorry. Do you think AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels would be a marquee matchup for the Rumble, obviously if Michaels were to be in his prime? And who do you think would win? Well, thankfully you said if Michaels were in his prime, because if you didn't put that in, I would probably say I wouldn't really care. I don't want to see that in the present day because Shawn is no longer in his prime. He's old, and he's been retired for 6 years. He should never get in the ring again because of his word to the fans and The Undertaker. That's just my personal opinion. But if he was in his prime still wrestling and he faced AJ Styles, I think that would not only be a marquee matchup for the Royal Rumble, but I think WrestleMania as well. That'd be a great WrestleMania match. Styles in his prime, Michaels in his prime, that would be awesome. Who do I think would win? After so much back and forth action and so many this is awesome moments, so many holy shit moments, I think eventually it'd be Shawn Michaels that gets the victory. Next question. Venue 1919 says, where did you get Think Optimistically from? I think I said this before in a previous Q&A. I'm not really sure, but what the hell. To all that don't remember that, I'll say it again. I got the catchphrase Think Optimistically from a friend of mine. His name's Ty, and he was there for me when I was down with my depression. He gave me a lot of advice, and one of the pieces of advice he said was, you gotta think positive, like optimistic thinking. And I'll be quite honest, the first time I heard that, I was like, optimist, what? What does that even mean? Then he showed me, it says being confident about the future, and I was like, think optimistically, not bad. So I start doing that, and anytime I'm going through a rough patch or need support or I'm suffering from bad anxiety or depression, I like to think optimistically about the next day because, the sun goes down, that day's over. When the sun rises, hopefully something new happens and maybe something great happens. The fact that you don't know what's going to happen is the most exciting part. Think optimistically, and you'll be able to go through and battle depression. Next question. Berkey Boy, whatever it is. What will you do when you hit 100,000 subscribers? By the way, I'm a big fan. Keep up the good work. Smiley face. What do I do when I hit 100,000 subscribers? I will host a party. Invite friends and family members over to... It may be at my new house that's currently getting built right now by the time I hit 100,000. But I'm going to throw a huge party with family and friends. Film it. Get their opinions on my accomplishments, and then post it onto my YouTube account for all you guys to see, so it'll be like you guys are also part of the celebration. Alright. That'll be a great time. Next question. Christian Espevic says, can you do a house tour? Well, about a month ago, I did a previous house tour of my house that over many blocks away from where I currently am that is currently being built. But as you saw from the inside, it's just wood and walls and nothing else really inside yet because there's other processes that need to be done. But as for this place, you may have seen a few rooms in it, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a full house tour of this place, especially since I may be moving out in 2017 and living in a new house. However, when I do move into that new house, I will go ahead and do a house tour for you guys for that one, because I'll probably refer to that as the Maracle house. Maracle something, I don't know. It's kind of lame, I don't know. But yeah, I'll do a house tour once I move into that new place and get settled in. And last question. Amricon54 says, how long will you do YouTube, and will it be your job at some point in your life when you have a ton of subs? And if yes, will you change your content? In brackets, I hope not, smiley face. How long will I do YouTube? As long as I want. As long as I want. It's my channel, my videos, my content. I can do this as long as I want. But as long as I plan ahead and make sure that I can do things on a nice schedule that will not interfere with anything else that I have interested in my life. Will it be my job at some point? Maybe. We'll see. If I have a ton of subs. I already have a ton of subs, but obviously you mean more subs. We'll see. And if yes, will I change my content? I might still do what got me all these subscribers in the first place, but I may occasionally try something new. I'm not going to do like daily life vlogs because honestly, the real Christian Maracle here that you're seeing right now, outside of YouTube and what I do, my life is kind of boring. Life of a YouTuber, it's always boring. Whether I get up in the morning, I work out, I work, blah blah blah, I do videos. Alright, that's it for this Q&A. Indeed, the temperatures are dropping around here because it's really getting cold. I'm probably going to have to start doing winter shopping soon. Do not forget to be optimistic, show your optimism, and think optimistically. I'm Christian Maracle, voice of Cinema Sins 2 Expansion, official commentator to FGC Wrestling, and leader of the Optimistic Army. You guys are the Optimistic Army, the best fans in the world. I love you guys forever, and I'll see you in the next video.